Did you know some sewing machines can run for hours without slowing down? They can punch through thick materials like denim or leather all day long. That is why so many shops and small businesses look for something tougher than a basic home machine. In this video, I am talking about the best industrial sewing machines. Some models are more budget-friendly, some sit in the middle, and some are on the premium side. Each one fits different needs. One might be great for a small shop that works with lighter fabrics. Another might handle heavy materials. That is why it helps to watch the full video and see which one matches your plans the best. All product links are in the description if you want to check them out. Feel free to tap like, hit subscribe, and click the little bell so you do not miss future videos. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will do my best to help. All right, let us get into the reviews. Number 5. Juki DDL 5550. Number 5 runs quick and clean, pushing up to 5,500 stitches per minute. That speed makes it fit for places that work on clothing repairs or steady production with light or medium fabrics. This model uses an electronic DC servo motor, 3/4 of a horsepower, and it is a single-phase, 110-volt setup. Since it is a servo motor, people mention that it runs smoother and quieter than older clutch motors. Stitch length goes up to 5 millimeters, and the presser foot can lift either by hand or with a knee lever. That knee lever lift reaches 13 millimeters, which helps when dealing with thicker seams or stacked layers. The whole setup arrives with a table, belt, lamp, and tools. The interesting part is that everything comes in boxes, so you have to put it together. Some buyers say the instructions feel about as clear as building furniture with your eyes closed. Many folks end up searching videos to get everything lined up right. A few even joked that they needed someone handy just to figure out which bolt goes where. It can take a long day of work to pull everything together, but once it is ready, people talk about clean stitches and steady performance. Since the price sits in the mid-range, it feels like a match for small shops or anyone who needs steady stitching without paying top dollar for features they may never use. Number 4. Juki DDL 8700H. Number 4 brings a mix of strength and speed. This one tops out around 4,000 stitches per minute, which fits shops that work with thicker stuff like leather patches, denim repairs, or upholstery projects. Stitch length reaches 5 millimeters, and the presser foot can lift up to 13 millimeters, so it has plenty of space for stacked material. It uses a 1/2 horsepower DC servo motor, single phase, 110 volts. People say that setup stays fairly quiet, even at higher speeds. The feed dog has 3 rows, and the hook keeps itself oiled with an automatic system, which means you do not have to keep stopping to oil every moving part. It even comes with extra bobbins, a thread stand, and a knee lifter. So once everything is built, it is ready to sew. Now, the build part is where some folks start telling stories. It arrives in multiple boxes, and you put the table and machine together yourself. A few buyers said the instructions felt a little confusing. Some used video guides, and others brought out a power drill just to get everything bolted into place. One person joked that they spent more time building the table than sewing on it. A small number mentioned missing hardware or shipping issues, but most said it was sorted out. Since the price sits in the budget range, this machine feels right for anyone who wants strong performance without paying premium money. If you need something for leather goods or thick seams, this one fits that job. Number 3. Juki DDL 8707. Third place brings something a bit more advanced. This industrial straight stitch machine reaches up to 5,000 stitches per minute, and it keeps things smooth with a quiet M92 servo motor. It works best with light or medium fabrics, so it fits jobs like costume work, clothing production, or school fashion projects. A big difference here is the automatic features. It can trim thread on its own, and it can even lift the foot without you touching a lever. There is a control box with a CP18 panel, and people use it to set back tacks or choose how many stitches a seam should run. That saves time for folks who repeat the same stitch over and over. One user even said they made around 60 masks a day, which sounds like a sewing marathon. Stitch length goes up to 4 millimeters, and it uses DB by 1 needles. The package arrives with the table, stand, light, and everything already installed, so you do not have to hunt down extra parts. Some reviewers mentioned minor things like table scratches or missing paperwork in the box. but they still praised how smooth and fast it runs. Many folks call it a machine for serious sewing work, and fashion students seem to enjoy the speed since it helps them sew straighter lines. Since the price sits in the premium range, this one is usually picked by full-time sewists who want speed, automation, and less stopping between seams. Number 2. Kinsu 206 RB5. Second place is a beast for heavy materials. This machine uses a walking foot with a compound feed, which means the needle, the foot, and the feed dogs all move together. That keeps thick fabric from slipping or bunching, and it is a popular choice for upholstery shops, leather workers, and people who sew canvas covers or bags. The stitch length goes up to 10 millimeters, which is much longer than most straight stitch machines on this list. The foot lift reaches around 14 millimeters, so it has room for stacked seams or bulky leather. It even has a locking stitch length regulator, so the stitch size does not move around in the middle of a big project. The bobbin is larger than standard home machines, which means fewer stops to change thread. The servo motor is quieter than old clutch motors, and many people say it stays smooth even on thick layers. It ships in 4 boxes, and you put the table and stand together yourself. A few users joked that they felt like they were building a picnic table with extra bolts left over. Some mentioned chipped edges or cutouts that did not line up. The manual can be hard to read, so a lot of buyers watched video tutorials to get everything installed. The setup can take a couple of hours, especially for someone new to industrial machines. Once everything is dialed in, users describe it as strong and quiet. Since the price sits in the upper mid-range, this machine fits shops that need heavy material sewing without spending premium dollars. Number 1. Juki DNU 1541. The top pick on this list is built for tough sewing jobs. It has a walking foot, which means the material moves evenly without slipping, even on thick layers like leather or canvas. The stitch length reaches 9 millimeters, and it runs at up to 2,500 stitches per minute. That is slower than some earlier machines in this video, but many shops pick it for strength and control, not speed. This machine uses 110-volt corded power with an industrial clutch motor. The table, stand, drawer, and sewing light come with it, and once it arrives, it is ready to sew. The feed system has a rectangular motion that keeps fabric from shifting. Users say that it stays steady even on heavy seams, which makes it a good fit for upholstery shops or people who make bags and leather goods. The needle stroke is longer than standard straight stitch machines, so it punches through thick spots without a fight. Some buyers mentioned that instructions feel a bit light, and a few said the oil flow can seem heavier than expected. Others recommend having a pro set it up for best performance. Minor table scuffs are common on industrial machines, and clutch motors do make more noise than servo motors, so that is normal for this type of setup. Since this one sits in the premium range, many buyers are businesses or serious sewists who work on heavy material every day. So, that wraps up our look at heavy hitters for serious sewing work. There's something out there for light projects, thick leather, and everything in between. If any of these caught your eye, the links are waiting in the description. And if this video helped you out, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the next upload. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. You can also check out other videos on the channel for more reviews like this. Thanks for watching.